guys. Want to do a quick lick today. We're going to do it in A because I already had a loop actually in A. Sorry, I was looking out the window for a second. So I already had a loop in A, so I would just figured I'd do it in A. I'm just going to throw this out there. This is probably the key I would use this in last. I mean, because it sounds so good when you get it. When you start to get it up here in, lower registers, I just think it kind of hits a little better. So I just released pretty recently here a video about contrasting motion and how to kind of create the illusion of speed, and I feel like this lick falls right into that. So because it's got that same kind of finger pattern of the using your first, third, and fourth fingers. So let's just get right into the lick here. So let's just do the lick slow here, as I've already tried to do about 3 times. For some reason, I have a real hard time slowing this one down. Slow one more time. And I think the reason is because my finger placement in this, which we're going to talk about after I show you the lick. So at speed one more time. Okay, so let's do that slowly with the notes. We've got the root, which is going to be our 12 on our A string. It's also an A note. And then we're going to have a chromatic on our D string. That's 9 to 11. And that's 9, just 9 and 11 on your G to 10 on your B. So the first half of the lick is just pretty much a straight up A major arpeggio with just a hair of chromaticism. Now, all right, so descending, it's a little tricky to do slow here, but we've got 12, 11, 9 on our G. And then here's where it gets weird, because I change my finger position and I slide up from 11 to 12 on my G, play 11 again, but with that finger, so kind of different there. And then that kind of does position you back for 10 to 11, which is your third there that you're doing. You know how we have to do that. So that's, 10 to 11 there on your D to 12 on your A string to resolve it, right? So that's one more time. That's okay. So the whole thing one more time. First half, second half. Okay. And with a little more speed, that's going to sound like. And I find a cool way to practice this is then maybe just outline a blues with it. So then you go. So I fumbled a little bit there because I was trying to quickly in my mind figure out how I was going to time that, but I think I did okay. But you get my point, is you can kind of go through like a blues, or even just it doesn't have to be a straight blues, but you can move the chords in a way that makes sense, that will sound like you're moving over chords with it, just to practice playing it in other positions. I think I've probably blabbed on about that one a little longer. Probably blabbed on a little bit longer than necessary on that one, but it's a really cool lick that I've been using for a long time, kind of made it my own at this point. I don't think I even got that from anywhere at this point. I would just call that a lick I've made up. I'm starting to get into that territory with this country stuff. It's starting to be kind of just my own versions of stuff, and I think that's kind of where we all want to get, right? Where it's like your own voice. But just I want to reiterate how, and I don't know if I've said this enough, that it's okay to copy and just take what I'm playing. I take what other people are playing, just take what other people are playing, because by the time you're done with it, by the time you've internalized it, and by the time you've turned it into a part of your vocabulary, it's not going to sound just like that anymore. It's going to sound like you. When we're just going to go ahead and wrap this up and put a bow on it. Much love, you guys. You know how much I love you all. Like, subscribe, share. I will see you on the flip. You guys keep on picking your guitars. I love you. Later.